Hey, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is my very first live stream. Speaking off the cuff, don't really have a script, maybe just the opening, and I'll tell you all about me. And that is, I've been in the tile and grout cleaning business for over 25 years in Las Vegas, Nevada. I moved here 35 years ago. Never knew I'd get into tile and grout cleaning for as many years as I've been in it, but I love helping people. I love doing what's right. And I'm here to talk about common tile and grout cleaning problems or tile and grout problems that you might have in your home or your space that you're working or living in. So bear with me. And first of all, a lot of people want to know, what is tile and grout cleaning? Tile and grout cleaning is when you hire somebody like myself, who I call as a professional, and I'll come out to your home or place of work or commercial setting, and I'll evaluate your floors and see if I can return them to the best that they can get to looking new again. Most people say the results are anywhere from 85 to 95% results, and are extremely happy after service is completed. Very few people have any issues with tile and grout cleaning, as they really truly believe that it was a service well paid for. Um, what I really want to talk about, though, is homeowners mistakes. Okay, what homeowners are doing on their floors in order to have me called more frequently than less frequently, which is another great question. How often should people be calling me every year? Most people appreciate my service once a year for tile and grout cleaning and sealing service. Both of them go hand in hand. And yeah, you'd want me probably once a year, especially in a family setting where you have two or more people in a home with pets and more. Now, let me talk about the 5 homeowner mistakes that I see most often, starting with number 1: bleach or harsh chemicals. Bleach and harsh chemicals are terrible for your floors. Bleach, vinegar, baking soda. I mean, technically, you can use this, you can mix it all together, but I'm truly not a fan of any products on your floor. I say products is what makes your floors filthy and ugly, and they actually will put a film or a coating on your floor from hell. Not really a great product. Your closest to wanting to use water only on your floors, and maybe as an additive, Blue Dawn dish soap. Blue Dawn dish soap you can find at like Walmart or local shopping centers. Blue Dawn dish soap. It actually sits at your sink, and you only need a drip for 32 ounces of water, whether it's in a bucket or in a spray bottle. I prefer you put it in a spray bottle because you can keep it underneath the sink, and you'll also have a cleaning apparatus known as a microfiber padded mop, and I'll go over with that on how to clean floors on another live demo. But let me go over the more mistakes that homeowners don't do. And let's go to number 2: never sealing grout. A lot of people believe they don't have to seal grout, and I mean clear sealing. I don't mean color sealing. That's a whole nother topic, and we're going to talk live about that for quite a while and quite a bit, as I'm not exactly a fan of color sealing. I like clear water-based sealers. My service will return your floors 85 to 95% back to like new condition. There's no reason to color seal, but clear sealing is what I suggest, water-based. And by the way, I enjoy covering both the tile and the grout with the product, and it will leave your floors looking natural with no haze, smear, coatings. Yes, clear water-based sealer for your grout and tile is a great idea. It helps products remain on the top of the surface rather than embed itself or potentially permanently discolor your grout or leave problems on top of your tile itself. Tiles are typically impervious, by the way, which means nothing can really harm them unless you had it drop the weight on the floor. I mean, a heavy weight, yeah, it could crack or indent the floors, which is another topic I'm going to cover in another video. Number 3, you're mopping your house with dirty water. Okay, I'm not talking about just mopping, but also using products like Swiffer mops or any app or one of these robot steamers that go on your floors. Terrible. Get rid of them. They're making your floors filthier than before you started using them. And then you have a real good reason to call me faster. I don't like any of those. It's all handwork. You're going to have to clean and seal with everything by hand. Microfiber padded mop and not a deck swab, and Blue Dawn dish soap and water. Okay, let's cut that off and get on to number 4. You're waiting too long between a professional cleaning. If you have cleaned your floors before, and it's been 7, 8, 9, 10 years, more than likely it's too long. Um, it's just too long. You should have your floors cleaned once a year, especially in family settings. Now, if you're a vacationer and you have a home in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you come here like once in a blue moon, or you're here every 6 months, and you own this home, and the house sits vacant most of the time, I can understand you not having it done every year. But if you're living in the house the majority of the year, get service every year to help you prevent problems. And it's a maintenance item. It's like changing your air filters in your air conditioner. It needs to be done periodic. It's not a once and done service. Okay, number 5, thinking grout can't be restored. I'll be honest with you. I've been doing this in Las Vegas, Nevada for over 25 years now. This is actually my 26th year cleaning tile and grout. Almost every floor I come upon is an automatic back to like new issue. I very rarely do I have permanently discolored grout, but when I do, I point it out to people. But it's far and few between the people that I see that once they have a cleaning, it's going to come back to like new again. It's going to be refreshed. You're going to be extremely happy that you had your tile cleaned and then all your grout recovered. It is incredible service. I can't pat myself enough on the back to let you know that somebody with equipment, which we haven't gone over, is going to get the job done effectively and efficient. Okay, so let me tell you some tips and secrets about your tile and grout. What is the right kind of cleaner that you want to use for your floors? I highly recommend Blue Dawn dish soap. Blue Dawn dish soap actually will keep your floors film and free, and the residue picks up real easy. So you'll clean your floors with this product and then follow with a rinse, which is just an empty pad with no chemical, okay, but always wet to pick up issues off the floor. Demonstrate a brush versus professional equipment. Brushes, you can get down your hands and knees with a toothbrush, a grout brush, all types of brushes. As a homeowner, the problem is that when you're scrubbing your grout, you might actually damage your grout by scrubbing too hard or not picking up all the dirty water. I would leave that to a professional. It's labor. You'll end up in a hospital. It might be okay. I get this a lot. People say, "Oh, I can do my own floors for small areas." Say you got a little 4-foot by 6-foot bathroom. Yeah, you can do it yourself. Large areas, most areas in Las Vegas homes, especially or even commercial spaces, are very large. Okay, 1,000 square feet and more is typical in an average Las Vegas, Nevada home. Other parts of the country might not be so big. If there's small areas, less than say 60 square feet, try it on your own, okay, before you have to hire somebody. Especially if you're on the first floor, it's so much easier for someone to come inside than trying to hire someone in the outside. But the first floors are always easier to get to as a tile and grout cleaning service than a second floor or even a third floor. Okay. Sealing of your floors, I've left out a very important point. Sealing will actually help you protect your floors for the future and its value. It's cost cutting. You're going to protect your floors from a lesser of a redo in the future. You don't want your floors to be redone, every 5 years. You want to keep your floors looking nice. It's a safety hazard. There's a lot of health issues with your tiling, especially with that COVID that we just had. It was terrible, absolutely terrible. Here I'm going to show you a video of a floor that I'm actually cleaning. This is porcelain tile and grout, and these floors are absolutely filthy, absolutely filthy. I don't think that I could wish this upon anybody. This is like a typical setting that I would find. You actually templating tile and grout. It's unbelievable. Here's another flooring that I see. These floors were dark, and they're porcelain tiles as well. They have pits sometimes in these tiles. They're very difficult to maintain. This tool that you see moving back and forth is my go-to tool. This is what I call the magic tool that just gets it done. It's called the Turbo TH40. It just does a job that you cannot fix. This thing is the best tool in the tile and grout cleaning, especially if it's run with the proper machinery. That's what's located inside my truck mount, where two hoses would enter your home. But this is what you're looking for in life, and you want a service just like you're looking at least once a year. I would say once a year is a good target number for most families, and if it's commercial businesses, up to 4 times a year for sure. So today I covered the biggest mistakes that homeowners make, especially with their tile and grout. I gave you some pro tips and I'll answer any of your questions. I don't really see anybody on here on my first video to ask me a question, but I'll ask myself a question since there's nobody here asking me a question. And the number one question is what type of tile do you have? Do you even know? Do you know how to find out what type of tile you have? Would you believe you may have ceramic tile? Would you believe you have porcelain tile? Would you believe you don't even know? You have no clue. Well, I'm going to tell you how to find out real easy. Go to your garage. In most cases, people have extra tiles. You'll see on the back of the tile, there'll be a name on that tile, and it will tell you what type of tile it is, porcelain or ceramic tile. Sometimes it doesn't say it there, but guess what? There's a box. On the box, it will tell you tile made in Mexico, ceramic tile or porcelain tile. If you don't have any of that, in most cases, in modern day, in the last 10 to 15 years, you do have porcelain tile. Actually, up to 20 years, you have porcelain tile. Ceramic and porcelain tile are pretty much they look alike. You can't mistake. It's hard to mistake either one for either materials. They're both durable. They're both man-made materials that can't be changed. Now, if you have natural stone typically has very tight grout joints. I mean, less than 1/16 of an inch. Usually that tile is hard, and all the products that we're talking about, or if you want to use cleaning products, for sure, stay away from that. And the number one natural stone product in Las Vegas, Nevada, anyway, is travertine. Travertine I see on floors, countertops, bathrooms, backsplashes. It's a very difficult material, and it's interior designer's dream material. I don't recommend it for homeowners. Stick to something that mimics that material, period. But I can tell you that I really like to thank anybody that might have even stopped by, popped in for 2 seconds to look at me. I look forward to making even more of these videos, and I can't wait to see what this looks like on YouTube. I'm going to say it like everybody else in the 21st century. Like and follow me. It's one good way. And I really like doing this, getting online and helping people. We'll love to answer any question that you may have. Make sure you turn on some notifications so you know when I'm coming on again. Again, thank you so much for the opportunity to let me talk to you, even to the people who aren't sure of what I'm actually going to be doing for them, but other than trying to help you. But thanks again. I look forward to seeing you again. God bless. Have a great day today, and bye-bye.